The sea was restless that winter night, its waves clawing at the rocks like beasts. In the lantern room, a girl stood guard, her tiny hands gripping tight, courage overflowing. Her dad was sick below, breathing weakly and losing strength. But the ships kept sailing, and the coast still needed its light. This is the story of the unsung heroines of the sea, the lighthouse daughters whose names are lost to time, but whose legacy shines on. Imagine the world of the 19th century. Along the rugged coastlines, lighthouses stood as solitary guardians against the Atlantic's fury. Their powerful beams were lifelines, cutting through impenetrable fog and raging storms, guiding countless ships to safety. We often picture a lone, weathered keeper, a man against the elements. But the truth is, lighthouse keeping was rarely a one-man job. It was a family affair. These remote towers were homes. Wives, sons, and yes, daughters lived within those cold stone walls. They learned the rhythms of the light, the mechanics of the lamp, and the weight of the responsibility it carried. The entire family bore the burden of keeping that flame alive. They climbed the endless spiral stairs, polished the massive lenses until they sparkled, and trimmed the wicks with precision. When the keeper fell ill or was away on a rare trip for supplies, the family stepped in. Duty didn't wait for convenience. On one such night, as a ferocious storm battered the coast, a keeper's daughter made her way up the winding iron stairs. The wind howled outside, a symphony of chaos, and the sea hurled itself against the tower's base, making the very stone tremble. Down below, her father was too weak to even rise from his bed. He had taught her everything he knew, trusting that one day she might need it. That day had come. With a steady hand, she trimmed the wick, her small fingers moving with practiced care. She topped up the oil, ensuring the flame would burn bright and strong through the long, dark hours. Then she stood her watch, her eyes fixed on the sweeping beam of light as it cut across the churning water. Each rotation of the massive lens was like a steady heartbeat, a promise sent out into the darkness. A promise to the sailors battling the waves, telling them, "You are not alone. There is a way home." The next morning, the storm had passed. The sea, though still unsettled, was calmer. Ships that had weathered the gale made their way to port, their crews exhausted but safe. They owed their lives to the light, but they would never know who kept it burning for them. No logbook recorded the name of the girl who stood vigil that night. No monument was ever built to mark her courage. Her heroism, like so many others, was simply a part of the job, a quiet act of duty performed in the heart of the storm. How many stories like this have slipped quietly into the tide, their heroism unspoken, their names forgotten? How many unnamed daughters, wives, and sons took their turn at the light, their courage a silent beacon against the night? History remembers the magnificent towers, these monuments of engineering and hope. But it doesn't always remember the humble, dedicated hands that kept them shining. Yet, without those hands, without their unwavering commitment, the sea would have claimed countless more lives. So the next time you see an old lighthouse standing proud against the horizon, think of the families who called it home. Think of the keeper's daughter, a child with the courage of a giant, who faced the storm alone so that others might see the dawn. Her name may be lost to the tide, but her light, a symbol of quiet strength and selfless duty, still shines in our collective memory. Every safe harbor, every ship that found its way home, owes a debt to the keeper's daughter. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as moving as I did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more stories from the forgotten pages of history.